Welcome to the Creative Playing Podcast Network. Join us as we review our favorite RPGs, collectible card games, MMOs, video games, PC games, and bring up interesting topics and things that we'd like to share with everyone. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to RPGADay Challenge. We are at August the 18th. What innovation could RPG groups benefit from most? Or benefit most from? I would like to say, because I'm a huge fan of the Star Wars RPG, which has got narrative dice, as well as Mutant Year Zero, where the dice actually have sway over the story more than just success or failure. So I'm a huge fan of narrative dice as a GM, because that way I know the story, I know whether success or failure what happens, but when on the spot, player and GM alike have to come up with something that's going on. Like in Mutant Year Zero, all of a sudden you push your roll, you roll the biohazard symbol, and your character just earned points that they'll need for their mutant powers, but it's a bad thing because they're taking damage at the same time. Or they succeed, they push and get more success, and they get additional stunts that they can pull off with their action to do it with flair. And the same thing with Triumph in Star Wars, which is amazing, which is the best thing ever, which is why it's the lightsaber. And then Despair, which is when Emperor Palpatine looks at you and says, "Prepare to face the power of this fully functioning Death Star." And you realize, oh shit, your group fucked up.
Yeah.
So what would you say?
I don't know, this one's really tricky for me.
It could be any kind of innovation.
Well, I mean, like what I would love if I could, type of thing. Like, if I had all the money in the world, what would be awesome for RPG gamers is those table tablets.
Oh, the actual tablet under the table?
That the whole table is, that you see in, like, the movies and stuff. That would be freaking awesome!
Not only would that be the world's most useful GM tool, because you can show pictures on the tablet, and the map on the tablet, and zoom in on the map.
And you can just put your minis right there on the,
on the table itself.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Because then you could, especially if you had, like, Roll20 or some of the other map programs, you could show, like, the Fog of War darkness where they can't see what's around the next corner until they go there.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, with things like the Dwarf Forge mini buildings and stuff, you can kind of cover them with paper and stuff so they can't see what's in the room. But we all know that's the way we're supposed to go. Same with when you draw out the maps and stuff. With a table tablet kind of thing, you would have, everybody should be able to see it. It's, it's well lit. It's, but you have far more control as to what is seen or, that type of thing. So, I mean, that would be perfect world. Yes.
That would be unlimited budget world.
Yes, which, that type of thing. But that was what I would love to see. I would love it, love it, love it, love it.
So one day when the Creative Playing Podcast Network has thousands of people that help us on Patreon, that make our podcast amazing and wonderful and let us do everything that we want.
Pioneer it.
We will pioneer a gaming table with an LED screen underneath.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. But then, of course, we'd have to do video instead of just audio.
Okay.
Okay. I'll hold you to that. We'll have to do some live streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see?
Gotta get back to the gym.
Yep. Alrighty, guys. So, narrative dice and awesome LED display on your table. Yep, table tablet. Or you just take a flat screen TV and put it under a piece of plexiglass.
No, I like to be able to touch it with the hand.
Oh, interactive. Completely.
Exactly,
Yeah, okay.
tablet
Yeah.
table.
Okay, I got you.
You know, just like in the movies, that sexy tech.
Yeah, the sexy tech.
Sexy tech.
Alrighty, guys. Like always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey gamers, Jim here from Creative Play and Podcast Network. If you're in the Tucson area this September and October, I've got a special message for you.
Hey, this is Karen from RinCon. We are having our convention from September 30th through October 2nd here in Tucson, Arizona. Come out and play every kind of game under the sun with us. We've got role-playing, board games, minifigs, CCGs, we've got Artemis, we have panels with special guests, and this year the theme is steampunk. So get out your, dust off your dirigibles, get out your chapeaus and put them on, come on down.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.